Hello, this video is about numbers, number sense, it's about common multiples, but it's a game. So it's going to help you with number sense, it's going to help you understanding common multiples and also, therefore, times tables. There's a link to the home learning guide and more activities and a GoFundMe link if you want to make a donation. It's in the description, and please subscribe, comment and ding the notification bell to make sure you don't miss our latest activities and our now daily lives. Now, you don't have to know maths to do this activity. If you have a basic understanding of fractions or an understanding of multiples, you can work it out. And there's also, take your time. There's a teaching and follow-up guide on the Aiming High website. The link is in the description. And there are lots of questions and guides. So you start with there's a little help section. And with that little help section, there basically is some images to cut out. So the younger learners, or if you're really not sure what to do with it, you can literally take what we call a manipulative and move little figures around to just see, well, okay, if you've got 3/4, so you want 3/4 and 2/3, well, how would you have both 3/4 and 2/3? How many would you need to have if you could have 3/4 of men and 2/3 of women, whichever way around it is, so that you could actually have that amount of couples? You literally have bits. So if say you have 4 and you've had 3 of one and you have 3 and 2 of another, well, that wouldn't match. So then what do you have to do? How many do you have to have in there so that it would match? If you have to work out what to do. So, but you could do it with images, and then that same guide, if that's just obvious to you, then that same guide has what we call low entry, high ceilings. So that same guide also has, you can do it with algebra. It's got other, it's got lots and lots of questions as well. So it's not just knowing how to do it, it's also understanding it. So there's loads of questions in there, really rich questions to aid with understanding and gaining a deeper understanding. And also another nice thing is that if you have an older learner and somebody who doesn't know or has as much or have as much experience, if you completely get it, you can use the guide to help you help somebody else to understand it, which will deepen your own understanding. It's interesting how no matter how many times you've taught something, and I say taught because you can't actually teach someone, all you can do is facilitate their learning. You can't learn for someone, they've got to learn it for themselves, and the best way to learn is to understand it. And the best way to realize there are aspects that you don't necessarily understand. If you teach somebody something and they're not getting it, it's because you haven't facilitated it not all the possible ways, but in a way that they can get it. And it's a lovely challenge, and it's amazing how often I have insights on, oh wow, I hadn't ever looked at it that way, when you get asked questions. So it'll deepen your understanding of a subject, and it'll make you so much more fluent and give you fluidity in your mathematical journey. The more you teach it, the better you know it, the deeper your own understanding goes. So enjoy. And as I say, the link is in the description. Please comment, like, subscribe, ring the notification bell so you don't miss any of our daily lives, which we're now doing daily. Woohoo! This is the first of the dailies, and they will be doing it daily from here on in. See you tomorrow.